We should be live right now, but I'm going to wait to see what comments come floating through the screen because that's always my indicator. So please do let me know if you can see and hear me perfectly fine. There's always a little bit of a delay when it comes to OBS and YouTube streaming through. So I'm hoping very shortly at some point it's all going to go through. There seems to be a bit of a delay, and it's a little bit worrying now. But no, the delay is it's okay. We are now live. How is everyone? Hope you're all okay. Great to see everyone here. I'm going to say hi to a few names on here. Bluenatic, Eddie, Goro. How you doing? Whoa, what's this? All right, look, I'm going to go through the comments really quickly. Okay, just to kind of like address some few issues here. So Beatrice, good morning. Goro says, bro, the price is too high for a student. Hold on. Right, the price might feel high, but you've got to let me reveal maybe an exclusive coupon. And even if the price is too high, there comes a point where I have to kind of go, well, you know, do you say that for everything? So you go in to buy trainers or McDonald's, or you go and get a computer, or you get an Elementor Pro license or WordPress hosting or WP Engine or whatever you go and get, right? There comes a point where you have to kind of accept, like, if you want something, you got to go in and invest in it. Hey, Key's got his Bailey ready. Hey, good man, my friend Jamie. Hope you're all okay. I'm just going to quickly run through the comments. Eddie says to Jamie, I say it's a fair price. I just wish he would align his consult prices to match more with this price. The thing is, though, Jamie, if I was to charge my courses the same as my consultation prices, people probably wouldn't go for it because you're in a competitive market. But when it comes to one-to-one consultation, because I'm now giving my time to help someone out and we're really honing in on a problem or on how we can solve or meet the spec for a client or a business solution or something, my prices are much higher because that's now a dedicated consultation, and it's how I value myself. But it's not a criticism, but that's just the way it goes. Right, just going to quickly scroll down. Sinan, how you doing? John, good to see you here. Jackman, Floyd, Tice, Chris, Naveed, hope you're all doing okay. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to say welcome to everyone for joining in. Great to have you all here. So this is the launch of the Elementor website course. So we started the course last year in September 2023, and it went really well. People appreciated it, they liked it. But there were a few things that some people said they would prefer if I would have a look into it. So the old course, or the previous course, you had a pop-up in the right-hand side, a red button. You click it, and it would give you like a pop-up menu. You'd click the menu, and then it would go to another page. And some people felt that it was either a bit fiddly kind of thing, that you're always having to click this to go to where you want to go. And then they sometimes forgot what they clicked or where they went to. Right, okay, thanks for letting me know that the sync is not in. I did worry that that might be happening, so I'm just going to, is it really badly out of sync? Right, okay, hopefully, can you let me know? Can you let me know if, right, is it worse or better now? So could someone let me know if it's any better or if it's worse? Now it's good. Is it completely in sync though? Or do you think it is still slow or something? It's worse, Blaine says. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't. Sometimes, right, the trouble is, though, when you're streaming, it's not the same as recording. So streaming can be a little bit, there's always a little bit of lag with video or audio or something like that. 0.3 milliseconds. Damn it, mate. I'll have a look into that one day. 300 milliseconds. Audio is 300 milliseconds ahead. Nah, would you say that? Okay, look, let's not worry about that too much. Okay, right. So some of the things I wanted to address was obviously the navigation, the fact that Elementor has changed and there's been improvements. And for ages, when I've done the tutorials, I've never been fully honest with how I build, because I've always felt like I have to make it easier to understand. And so I wanted to kind of introduce you into using more CSS, because the way I like to build is I don't like to do clamp individually per heading and text. I actually do it as a class system, and I really wanted to push that onto you all. And in this course, I really am. And I really hope that when you watch me build, you're going to go, oh, wow, this is really, really good. Right, okay, look, let's just cut to the chase, okay, and get on to the prices of the course. And I think some of you are aware of the prices now, or maybe not, because it is now available on the website, okay? If you go to learn.websquadron.co.uk, the prices are crystal clear. But I want to just clarify a few things, okay? So if anyone's got any questions, do throw them up here, all right? So I'm just going to go in now. This is the bit where I might get this wrong, but I hope it works. Oh, no, wrong one. We're going to go to that one first. I revealed the wrong slide now. Okay, but anyway, this is the one. So what you now have when you actually log in and you go to the course, and you can still access the old course, all right? I haven't killed it off or anything. You can still access the old course, but you can access the new one as well. And if you've already purchased the full course, the old one, you've got automatic access to the new one. That's how good it is. Rodney, I'm coming on to that. I will be coming on to parity pricing, okay? Naveed, Bricks Guy, I should get away from stream. Hey, look, mate, you know, you can still donate if you want. You can still donate. Go to the Web Squadron page and go and do a donation if you want. I might consider doing bricks, but right now it's up to you. But so what you now have is this one-page navigation that you can basically see on the screen over here, right? So the way it works is you click a button and it now shows you that relevant item. Hey, Jonathan, hope you're doing okay. Yep, Floyd is right. The current price is cheaper than the parity pricing of the old course. So I think a lot of you should, like if you think about it, right now, the 66% off price is cheaper, but I'm going to get onto that. What you're also seeing is the page we're going to build, and we build other pages, and we do custom post types, and we do custom fields and all of that stuff as well. But this page, okay, this is what we're building, and we are looking at performance, CSS frameworks, accessibility, semantics, HTML tags. I'm now doing so much more than I've ever done before, because I feel like a lot of you are at that stage. And even if you're not at that stage and you're a brand new user, rather than me doing like cotton wool approach and like protecting you almost and going, right, I'm only going to show you the basics, I now want to just go, forget it. I'm just going to go all in, because people do criticize me. They go, oh, you didn't show this, you didn't show that. And they fail to understand that if you go, like, look, if I've been using Clamp for years, okay? I've been using that kind of like responsive typography for years. I've always been using REM. But when I do tutorials, sometimes I say pixel, and people jump on that and they don't realize that that's because if I say pixel, more people register. If I jump straight into font clamp, they're like lost. Anyway, right. So I just want to show you on screen now, if I just kind of remove myself from the screen, this is right now, in fact, I'll bring myself back in. Ta-da! Here I am. Right. This is the live page, right? And this is how the navigation now works, okay? You don't have a pop-up. So if I just go over here and I go to like core settings, you go to the page and then you got all your videos, whatever. Let's go to the header template. You got your videos, you got your description. In fact, let me go to CSS framework. You got your videos and you got your codes that you can copy as well. Everything now is one page navigation. All right. That's all I'm going to show of it. Let me just there we go. Right. So, hey, Ben. So I've redone it, and everything that you see in this course is built with Elementor. Right? There's no LMS. There's no third-party plugin. Everything you see on this website is built with Elementor. I kid you not. In fact, when I build it, right, the entire page and the entire website has no performance plugin installed. I am only using Elementor. I'm only using the Elementor features and the settings, right? I am using some code snippets, and I tell you which ones I'm using, so I make that crystal clear to you. So there are some performance ones in the code snippet, you know, the ones I normally share every year when I do the page speed performance thing, right? There's no LMS, right? This is pure Elementor Pro. And when you see it, the only plugins installed were the Elementor, Elementor Pro, code snippets, and that was it. Oh, and eventually advanced custom fields as well. But the score, right? That's the score. That full page, right? That full page is a score of 100%. Page speed insights, okay? Right? It's not just text, right? There's more going on in there, okay? Elemental form, there's stuff going on in there, all right? And the mobile was 96%, okay? And I really want you to kind of hone in on that, all right? Is there a code snippet for Google reviews? Nope, you got to, I would recommend you use WP Social Ninja for that, if I'm being brutally honest. Hey, Crystal, hope you're okay. We've just started, so you've not missed much. What about the AI components? Nope. I switched that off as well, John. I didn't need to use it. I've got nothing against the Elementor AI component. However, I want you to start building. I want you to start generating ideas. And in fact, can you see that hero banner right up there in the top left, in the top right? You see that hero banner? In the course, we're going to build 7 hero banners. 7. And they all look, they're kind of the same thing with the wording, but they're a little bit different. You know why? Because I want you to understand how to build. And if you can understand how to build, like, look, I'm saying to you, we've got a few images, we've got a headline, a sub-headline, and a call to action button. How many different ways can we show that? Because if you start to think of different ways to present, and you understand parent container plus another parent, parent with 2 child, parent with an overlap or an overlay, parent with a multiply gradient, a scroll effect, sticky, you know, when you start to understand all of this and you get it, and we're just focusing on the hero banner, 7 different hero banners we build in the video, and then I pick one. You get that, and then everything else that you build from now on becomes gravy because you now understand the principles. We've covered off the semantics. We've covered off the CSS framework. We've covered off all these things that you can do to make your build process more methodical and efficient. And you get that, you're seriously laughing. I kid you not. You know, it might feel like, damn, 7 videos. You don't have to watch them all because I give you a screenshot. In fact, shall I show you on screen what I'm talking about? Let me show you on screen. Let me show you on screen, right? So let's just go to the hero banner, right? So this is the actual course, right? This is the hero banner, right? So there's hero banner number 1, right? And then we cover it off. Then we do hero banner number 2. Then we do hero banner number 3. Then we do hero banner number 4. Then we do hero banner number 5. Hero banner number 6, which is similar, but with, you know, the multiple gradient, and you got to reverse your thinking with background overlay and all of that. Then we do a parallax effect and how you get around the fact parallax does not work in mobile. Then we do an overlapping with a header. Then we do an inner curved container. Then we do a scroll change where your color of your header changes color as you scroll and it shrinks. And I give you all the code. Look, the code is there. And then we pick the one. The one I then pick, and then I tell you, look, so this was the score after I've built my hero banner, made sure it's mobile responsive, right? So it's not just a plain page. We're hitting 100 for the mobile and the desktop. So I'm not just talking the talk, I'm walking the walk, and I'm trying to show you that, you know what? Things have massively improved with the Elementor performance side of things. Let me just check the question. Boo, Philip, hey, how you doing? Hey, I haven't seen you for a while. Do you provide the website kit? No, Eddie, let me tell you why I don't do that now. I will do that. If people really, really want me to, I'll provide it. If they really, really want me to, I'll do a download template kit and you can install. The reason I haven't is because I don't want you to just like copy or imitate what I'm doing. I want you to think out the box. Also, I was a little bit offended that some people actually took my template kit and made videos using my template kit. And I feel like I've now made clear that anything I show in this course must not be reproduced or redistributed, because I did also discover that someone also started selling the template kit, right? I'm just putting this out there because then they're like, oh yeah, high score website, whatever. Nathan, is this course suitable with someone with no experience? Yes, it is. This is built. I feel like I'm going to be jumping around a bit with this, right? This course is built where we're going over literally like, look, right? I'm getting you to start thinking about your design and your fonts and all of that. Okay. Collating your images. Where do you go to do that? What about your settings? What about your plugin settings? If you were going to use a plugin, what about your Elementor interface? Understanding that, understanding the widgets, understanding your global colors and your fonts, especially when it comes to which one do you tick. And of course, the font size, the clamp formulas. So we're covering off before you even get to the header template, which is video number or module number 10. We're covering off the basics. We're covering off the things that if you understand and you start to appreciate, you won't be a beginner anymore. And by the way, I'm not trying to sell it to you. If you don't want to get it, you don't have to get it. I'm not sort of trying to say you got to use this course and whatever. It's the bee's knees. No, I'm not saying that at all. But it will massively help you at. Rubin says, question, 100 is only marketing purpose. No, was it really matter? No. Do you know? No. So Rubin, can I be really honest here, right? Even though I promote page speed performance, at the end of the day, it's more about the functionality of your website. In the real world, when you're looking at a website, page speed might say 40%, right? But if when you open it on a mobile phone and you're outside, so you're not on your home Wi-Fi and it opens all right, and you can move around, good. If you can be on a laptop on a really rubbish Wi-Fi or whatever, every website's going to be slow on rubbish Wi-Fi. But if the website loads and you can do navigation and go here and there, fine. And I always say, what I say is, don't ignore it. Don't be ignorant. Don't say, oh, I couldn't be bothered about web accessibility or semantics or page speed or the performance or the way it looks or the font family or the text or consistency. Don't do that. Always consider it. Always consider it. But if the score drops because you went and added in a cookies plugin, a Google Tag Manager, some SEO tool or whatever, I'm a bit like, as long as the website works and it's functional, who cares? Just move on. So good question. But I would say that if your website is over 70, that is good. Over 80, really good. Over 90, you're now in the brilliant territory. But your website could be 40%, could be 30%. But if it works, because sometimes you've got so much JavaScript-y plugins and stuff going on, and you need it to achieve what you want to achieve or the client or the business needs, so be it. My God, go and do a test on Apple. When was the last time anyone tested the Apple Store or Microsoft Store? Or like, I mean, there are some performance plugins out there, right? Go and test them out. Has anyone ever tested WP Rocket? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I would say, don't worry about it, Ruben, my dear friend. Someone in the do you know something? I do think there's an architect called Jane Sinclair who is getting claws. Anything for clicks. I suck at styling a website. You don't suck at styling a website because you can't suck it. But what I would say is this is going to... Look, the hero banner, we have an image, we have a headline, a subheadline, and a call to action. How many different ways could I present that? How many different ways? And I'm going to give you, in total, 9 different ways. It's not 7, it's 9 different ways. And then I pick one. So... you will be sorted and you will be fine on that. Okay, so just to go back, right, that's what we're building. And it's not just a home page, about page, services page, contact page, blog page, taxonomy filter, and then we do the single post template as well. Just get down to the comments over here. Monica, I've learned a lot. Thank you, Monica. That means a lot over there. I think I missed a question. Laura, sorry, I did. I saw it and I was late to answering it. I'm not doing WooCommerce or rank math in this course. The reason being is it's in the old course and I've done videos, and WooCommerce is always changing. We had version 9 come out and I bet there'll be some other changes. And I realized that if I do it, I have to go back and revisit everything. And also, WooCommerce is very, very, very subjective, right? BassPress is okay, but in this course, I mention it and I say if you want to use it, but I don't even use it. There's no performance plugin installed on this website that was built, right? And look at the score. You will still get warnings about you need to remove unnecessary CSS and all of that. But even though you get that warning, the score, look at the score, it's still 100 on the desktop and 96 on the mobile. So I'm just literally saying, don't worry about it, kind of thing, you know? Having some really good code snippets can be more than enough. Back to the WooCommerce, it's very subjective. I could do a video course on it. The WooCommerce takes much longer to produce. Believe me, it does. And it might not fit what you want. So I've already got videos on WooCommerce and stuff. So I would say just go and watch them. Right, let me just quickly check the comments. I'm getting onto the pricing now, okay? Previously you had regional prices. I'm getting onto that, Fahim. I'm getting onto that. Hold on. Right, okay. Right. Okay, we ready? Right. Let's now move on to, I can't remember what the next slide is. Yeah, there we go. By the way, I'm using I'm using my OBS and all that. Yep, Ruben. We'll go back to it, okay? The old course, right? In fact, look, let me just quickly show you, right? Boom, boom, boom. Right, okay, right. Let me go to courses. Right. So when you've logged in, this is where you this is where you end up, right? There's the new course. Courses. Look, it's in the menu. You can't miss it. Courses, okay? There's the new course. There's the old course, the previous course. You click it, you are now on the previous course. And this is where you had the menu system with WooCommerce. So if you've got access to the old one, you can still access it, right? You're not missing out on it. But what you are getting with the new one is, it's now, there's no pop-up menu. It's just like you click and it takes you to the container, right? I'm going to do a video on how I built this. Would you like to see me create a video on how I did all of this? How did I create this without LMS? Would you like me to do a video on this? So I'm now saying you don't need to worry about investing in an LMS solution. You don't get a certificate. You don't get quizzes. But deep, deep down, right? You know a lot of these LMS kits out there. They say you can do all of this stuff and log in and all of that, blah, 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 blah. And then they go quizzes and certificates. Be honest, right? Be honest. Any course out there, what is the value of the certificate? You might do a course that teaches you about SEO. What is the value of that certificate? Do you think your clients are going to care? Hey, I got a certificate. You're going to stick the certificate in your footer. What is the value of that certificate? Really, deep, deep down. And the quiz. How many of you actually care about the quizzes? You just want to learn. We ain't got time to be doing quizzes, right? We just want to learn and get on with it. Move on. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of thing, right? Okay, right. I will definitely be doing a video. Did you embed those pages? No, Sinan. That page is full of containers. But the way it works is you only see the container when you click a button. Otherwise, it ain't there. And the page, Floyd knows, because Floyd was looking at it earlier, which is good because I got some feedback off Floyd as well. Floyd, did it load quick for you? Was there a delay? So imagine, right, there's over, I think there's 54 or 57 videos, content, codes, loads of stuff. Ain't no delay. But do not look at this on a mobile. This course is not built to be looked at on a mobile because of the way I've got the navigation system. So look at it on a desktop or a laptop, okay? Your laptop must be at least 1200 pixel resolution, which should cover all of them. but don't look at it on a tablet or a mobile because of the navigation system, okay? No, it's not cloud. It's SiteGround, my friend. It's SiteGround. This is all. This is on a SiteGround server, by the way, right? This is not cloud. Right, okay. Right, let's get onto the course because that's the price. Okay, the full price is 150. I'm guessing where that is because I can't see it on here. So you know here, look at this. I just did a line and I just guessed it and I managed to get it underneath there. The full price is $150. Okay, but today or now until the 11th of November, so you got about 32 days, I think it's 32 days, you can get the course. Let me tell you, you can get the course for $50. All right. If you don't get it now and you wait until the 11th of November, then the course will go up to $100. All right. But it is still 33% off. But the full cost price of the course is $150. I think that's quite fair in terms of the amount of work that I put in. But I'll let you put in the comments if you don't like it or not. I'm going to just check a comment here. Hanny here, is the course to build my website or to be a web designer? I want to enhance my website. It's on, well. Let me just mention something because you've said something quite important there, right? Over here, if you get the course, can you see over here? There is an ebook. There is a 60-page ebook. This ebook is how to start a web design business. You get that free. You got that in the old course. You get it in the new course, right? Old course, new course, old course, new course, right? You get it. So this course is going to teach you how to design a website and how to start up. Think about your pricing structure, your pricing ladder, getting clients, you know, marketing and all of that. You get that free. That's just bundled in. Okay, that is something that was created a while ago, and I've bundled that in. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone in at 149 or gone in at 137 or even 99 or 97. And I just decided, no, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to make it easier for myself because like 33.3% of 150 is 50. So, you know, kind of thing. But, some of you have quite rightly asked the question about parity pricing. And that's based on your region in the world, right? So it's where you get like a percentage discount or something. Some of you asked about that. Some of you have said you are students. Some of you said you don't have enough money to throw at the course and whatever, okay? So I'm hearing this and I've taken it on board. So this is what you're going to get. Now, if anyone has already gone and got it, I'm really sorry. If you've already gone and got it, there's not much I can do. Thank you, but this is what I'm going to do, okay? For everyone out there that is currently saying they still feel like the 50, even though it will go up to 100. And by the way, you know when some courses say we have like, here's the price now, but it will go up. I'm telling you now, on the 12th of December, right? On the 12th of December, the price will be $150. I've made that clear on the homepage, right? 150, 12th of December. So 2 months from now, 63 days, I think it is. 62, 63 days. That's it. So you have like a window of opportunity to get it for 66% off, or it goes to 33% off. There's no Black Friday deal. There's no Cyber Monday deal. There's no Christmas deal. Let me just check the comments. Kev MC is doing really well. Ooh. I know. People have said to me, why don't you charge more? I would love to. Believe me, this course has, I'm coming back onto the parity bit in a moment, okay? This has taken me 5 weeks to build, to edit, to create the actual course content, to sometimes go back on myself, to do the marketing, all of that, and loads of stuff, right? So, Tice, you're saying you can't see the videos. What browser are you using? Because I know it works on Edge and Chrome and stuff like that. Have you got like a, are you using Brave or something? Have you got like ad blockers or something? So for new people to your course, Mike says, will they get access to the old course? No, the old course is no longer for sale, right? That's no longer for sale. I've closed down the sales of that. Yeah, it should be okay, Tice. I mean, I'm not even logged in, right? So I'm not even logged in. So this right now is sorry, I am logged in, but I'm not admin. I'm just on Edge, and I tested it with Chrome as well. So look, if I go over to this one, look, the video's playing now, right? So it is working absolutely fine. Right, okay. Hold on a minute. Where was I? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Where was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about now. I forgot what I was talking. Anyway, look. Let's now move on to cheers, Jonathan. Thanks for confirming that. Ruben, does the course contain or any future planning to get the management template like Notion, how to manage your website creation? No, because that's not the basis of the course. The course isn't for that. I will consider it, but at the moment, the course isn't built. Well, that wasn't on my wish list of things to do. Oh yeah, the pricing. So 5 weeks. You know what I charge for building websites, or some of you do. You know what I charge for consultation. Now you multiply that out over 5 weeks. So I feel like it's a bargain what you're getting. But now let me get on to the fact that students, parity pricing, and some people still feel like $50 isn't a good price. Because I appreciate that in some countries, $50 is like a month's rent or whatever like that. Right. So here's the deal that's coming your way. Okay. And the deal is from now, from today, from now, literally right now. Okay. Right. Eddie, thanks for confirming it. It is playing. Usually it's ad blockers or something that is stopping because the videos are stored somewhere else. And then the website pulls the video in because I didn't want to put the videos on YouTube because then you can just right click and share them and whatever. Right. Are you ready? Give me a yay if you're ready to hear about what the extra special discount is. And I'm only going to share the discount to people on our newsletter because you've bought a course before or one of our budget packs. The Web Squadron Facebook group and the live chat here. I'm not going to be talking about it anywhere else except in the live chats, the Facebook group, and the newsletter. Okay, right. Ruben says 20%. Not really. That's a bit too low. Hey Ross, hey Radung, how you doing? Rodney, do you reckon your WooCommerce course on YouTube is good enough to yeah, absolutely. If you're using the previous course, even that is even better because I went into proper detail on that one and it took a long time, right? Even better. But the videos I've done are totally fine. Right, are we getting ready? Are we getting ready? Here we go. Boom. Now, try and see if you understand what I'm saying here. Because I don't think you're all going to understand this. So let me now explain it. From today, the course is 66% off, $50. But if you enter the coupon code Pepsi Max, right? I am not sponsored by Pepsi. But I really think they should start sponsoring me. Because like, how many times have I said Pepsi Max during live chats and they still haven't sponsored me, which I think is totally stupid. Lowercase, right? Pepsi Max. You will get 77% off today. You won't get 66% off. You get 77. Hey, Artif, right? So that is the price. That's the price. $50 if you get it today until the 11th of November. But Jonathan, you're right. It might be, but it does state on the very first page, do not look at this website on a mobile. You need to be using a desktop. So that might be why. Because you're not meant to use it on a mobile. It's not built for a mobile. You need to do it on the desktop. Right. So if you get the course today and you enter in Pepsi Max, the price goes from $50 to $34. Right? 50 to 34. Now, if someone says that is still too high, I'm sorry. How much more can I do? How much more can I do? Right? So you put in Pepsi Max, you go from 50 to 34. However, and I might show a video. Goro, I don't know what to do, mate. I don't know what to do. If you can't pay via PayPal or cards, it's what do you do then if you want to buy something online? What do you do if you want to buy Amazon? What do you do if you want to get something from Apple or Roblox or Fortnite? What do you do? 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 What do you do when you want to buy anything? Like, what do you do? So let me now explain this, because this is, I think, quite important, right? $34. But if you get it tomorrow, the price when you enter Pepsi Max, the price is $34.50. If you get it on Saturday and you enter in Pepsi Max, you will pay $35. You get it on Sunday, you pay $35.50. Can you see what's happening? So from today, you could get 77% off. But when it gets to the 11th of November, that Pepsi Max, the impact of it drops. So what I'm saying is, if you get in early, you can get it at a really good price. But every day you don't get it, that coupon loses 50 cents worth of impact. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to you? Can someone just say to me if that is sticking in and it makes sense to you? So right now you can get it for 34, but every day you wait, another 50 cents gets taken off the value of that coupon. So when you get to the 11th of November, right, the price goes up. Remember what I said? The price goes up to $100. The price goes up, boom, jumps up, right? And that coupon is not going to get you what you think you're getting, kind of thing, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So anyone out there that says parity pricing, regional pricing, I'm a student, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm saying I am not doing parity pricing, because some people cheat the system. Some people use a VPN. And I know people were doing that because I could see people's names. And I was like, no, I know you're based in the US. So why are you saying you live in Africa? Because some people were literally doing that. So there is no special rate. I'm saying everyone, I don't care if you live in the United States or England or Nigeria or India. I don't care where you live. Netherlands, I don't care. You have all got the opportunity, if you want, to use that coupon code and it comes down, right? But every day you wait, the value of that coupon drops. And that, my friends, was done with a code snippet that I created 2 days ago. And that code snippet I will share as well. So all I've done is go to WooCommerce and create a coupon. And then I went to ChatGPT, messed around a bit with a few prompts, and eventually got the code where it says start date, end date, right? Every day it works out automatically the difference between the two. It automatically does it. I don't have to sit there doing anything. And then it basically works out the percentage to knock off automatically. I didn't have to sit in and do like a VLOOKUP, if it is this date, then pick up this value and multiply by that. No, it does it all for you, right? So, Goro says, I only buy from local stores, right? So, okay, so here's my question for you, Goro, right? And I'm not picking on you, right? Do you have an Elementor Pro license? Do you have an Elementor Pro license? Do you have hosting? Do you have a domain, right? Do you have This is probably the most important one, by the way. Do you have Pepsi Max? So do you have Elementor Pro? Do you have hosting? Do you have a domain? Because if you're telling me that you only buy from local stores, I'm pretty sure you can't go into a local store and they have like this like a counter rack and you pick a card and go, oh, I want to buy Elementor Pro. Oh, I want to buy SiteGround. You pick a card off and then you pay for it like a gift card. So what do you have in terms of domain, hosting, and what was the other thing? Elementor Pro. Because you do need Elementor Pro. If you think this course is just Elementor free and loads of plugins, that's not how it works. So let's just go back over everything again, all right? One-page navigation, simpler and easier. Jonathan, you've looked at the website. Do you think the navigation works? Floyd, I know you like the navigation. Anyone who's got access, do you like the navigation? Do you like how it's just like move around? You would think it was an LMS system, right? I perfected the way I was going to do this behind the scenes, working it out, modifying the code because ChatGPT got it wrong a few times, and it just works. But they're the prices. There's the special coupon code that you can get, and I hope you go away and use it for yourselves. Right. So Goro says local Facebook page seller and website sell hosting. So you have got Elementor Pro. So how did you get Elementor Pro? You're probably going to say something you probably shouldn't say, and then I'll jump on you. But how did you get Elementor Pro then? Left or right, give the young man some hope. I'm trying. This is for Goro. Pepsi Max. I mean, shall I change the coupon code to maybe be Goro? Just so that we all think of him when we enter it. Yeah, cheers, Jonathan. It's absolutely, it's so much faster, isn't it? Like the fact that you now don't have to like click a button, open pop-up, then click again, and obviously it closes, but that's like 2 clicks. In fact, it was sometimes 3 clicks, wasn't it? Open the pop-up, then you click the accordion, then you click your option. 3 clicks. Now it's 1 click. 1 click like that. And it just takes you through. And I will do a video. I promise I will try and get it done, hopefully by next week, on exactly how I built this kind of thing. Where do I store my videos? I store them on muse.ai. So it's a website. You can dump your videos. YouTube, not so secure. I was going to use Presto Player, but I don't like that now. Vimeo, there's too high a cost. There were other services like Bunny, CDN as well, but I found they weren't super reliable. Now, if you use an LMS system, something like Kajabi or whatever, they store the video. But when you work out the monthly cost for Kajabi or some other LMSs, I was like, that's killing my profit margin, right? I'm not a not-for-profit charity here, okay? But it's killing my profit margin. So I was like, forget it. So by building it, I mean, obviously I do pay. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, right? Muse does cost me $250 or something like that per year, right? There is a cost. It ain't cheap. I'm not going to lie, it's not cheap, but I get 500 gigabytes worth of storage. And so far, with course 1 and course 2, I've only used up like 100 gigs, roughly about 100 gigs worth yet. So it's a great place for me to go and store loads of stuff. So yeah, there is a cost attached to it. I'm not going to lie, but super reliable, super easy to use. And I liked it that I was supporting another firm or company as well. It felt nice to know that rather than just supporting the big ones who everyone hears about, Kajabi, you hear that all the time. Here's a firm that were doing a really, really good thing. The great thing about the Muse AI, it's called muse.ai. The great thing is it's the subtitles, it's the presentation. You get these captions, obviously. The controls. It's just really, really good. and so simple and easy to use. Right, let me just get back onto, so they're the prices, but that coupon code is going to get you a hefty discount if you decide to use it. Goro, what did you say? No, look, you're not unfortunate, but you might need to get someone to help you out. But how did you get Elementor Pro? Do you actually mention it in the comments? I don't think you did. How did you get Elementor Pro then? How did you get it? Come on, that's the question. Forget the course, everyone. Forget the code. Forget the coupon. Forget everything. Like, forget Elementor. Forget WordPress. Forget Automatic. Forget WP Engine. Forget the drama. Forget the Pepsi Max. How did you get Elementor Pro, Goro? So left to right, what's going on here? I also recommend you designers to get CSS under the belt. Yeah, so in the course, right? In the course, we are doing a CSS framework, right? We are doing scrolling effects. I am doing things to get you to think more methodically and efficient. And there are parts of the course where I add in a widget, and then I go and do some CSS to make it do something different, rather than you going to get a third-party plugin. So let me just double check the comments because I feel like I've missed something. In the checkout field for company, I see only company name. Do we have company name? I thought I removed that. I thought if it's got a company name, just put your company name in, or just put the name of your name. You don't have to put a company name in. Just put your name in. I thought I removed that. If it's still there, just put your name in. But yeah, the CSS framework, Kev, you're gonna love it. Trust me, Kev. Once I've built it, and if you go back to the content, it's item number 9. So I cover it off before I start to build a header, because I'm now going to use that framework, right? So it's right, let me get my finger right over there. Number 9, right? Boop, boop, boop. Number 9. Before we do the header, the hero banner, the other pages and all of that, right? We get our colors, we get our font, custom load and all of that. We sort out our clamp and what we're going to use, and then we go and transform it into a framework to make it easier for ourselves. Look, there's the prices. There's the coupon code that you really, really, really should consider. Do you think, does the way I'm doing my slides and info, is it comparable to what Kevin did with Etch? I didn't join it, but so I don't know if like what I'm doing is confusing. Or is it quite clear? But I hope you like it. I put a lot of time into thinking about this. In fact, I created all of these slides this morning. I left it really late, and I was like, oh, damn, I got to get it done. So Jay says 500 plus for a website and £50 to invest in a course is too high. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, good point. Million, the price is more than fair. My order number is 574. So I will guess thank you for the great cheers, a million. Thank you very much for that. I've just bought it. Thank you. Yeah, by the way, look, if you're getting it, I do appreciate it. So where does the money go, right? Where does the money go? The money goes back to paying for the time, because I've had to sideline a few projects. And when I sidelined the project, I lost out on a couple. It happens, right? But I also reinvest that because I'm now on the hunt for someone to help me out with the editing of videos, because it becomes really tricky when you have clients record video, edit video, spend time researching as well. Like, I'm always trying to learn and better myself as well. So there's always this thing about, conflict of time. And I got family as well. So you need to kind of, yeah. So Balloonatic, what happens is that with certain providers, right, it does work in Safari, but sometimes Safari can be a bit pernickety because the video is being fetched, you see. If the video is embedded inside of WordPress, it's totally fine. When it's fetching, you'll find that Safari can have issues with loads of websites, but it's totally fine with Edge and Chrome kind of thing. So you should be totally fine. Cheers for that, Bay. To Goro, you haven't... So what are you going to do, Goro? Right, so from local website, who says Elementor Pro, once I ordered, they take control. Right, so Goro, you got to think really, really hard, right? You're letting people have access to your website. And I would say, look, you're 16 now. I hope the course is still here next year, the year after. Well, it should be. Think about how you can start to invest in things to help yourself out. You can't keep relying on people. You can't keep hoping that someone's going to get the course for you and install it onto you and all of that, right? Yeah, exactly, Oliver. Safari is quite problematic. So Pedro, have you got any ad blockers? If you've got any ad blockers, because it works, it does work. Have you got any ad blockers or anything like that? You know, because you shouldn't have anything like that happening. Just read the comments quickly. Beatrice, please consider with this intro of the new course and stop commenting on Goro. Indeed, you only spent too much words on it. No, it's you are right, Beatrice. You do make a good point. But Goro, you know, he does mention, so I'm trying to give him a bit of an olive branch to say, what can you do? Am I still pushing WebP in the course? No, I'm still pushing WebP, mainly because I'm still not fully convinced on AVIF and about browser usage. And also, I haven't decided on my favorite tool for conversion yet. I am hoping that bulkresizePhotos.com, that I use a lot, will go and sort out the AVIF. I'm just hoping they sort that out like very, very soon. But even though people talk about it and I've seen tools and even Elementor have got it as well, I'm not completely convinced because the transition to WebP was bad enough, wasn't it? But the AVIF, I'm still a little bit on the fence with that at the minute. Cheers, Liz. Thanks for doing that on ad. I'm not sure where this person lives, but you can go to any big store and buy it. Yep, you could do. Ravi, great price, worth the wait. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Like I said, look, they're the prices. If you use this coupon code Pepsi Max, you could get yourself another little bit of a discount. What was horrendous left to right? Are you talking about image optimization? Eddie, is AVIF done? Yeah, it is. Well, okay, look. So I've done some testing, right? So if you take, right, a PNG image, right, and we've got WebP, right? WebP could be, oops, did that wrong. Let me do this. Oh, no, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Right, WebP could be 10% of what the PNG size was. A JPEG could be about 50%. Right, so PNG to JPEG and to WebP. However, if you go from a WebP to a JPEG, the WebP could be 110% of the JPEG. It all depends on the size and how it was compressed, and the JPEG may even be smaller. However, I did some testing, right, between WebP and AVIF. What do you think were the differences I found between the sizes? So let's say the PNG was 500 kilobytes, half a meg, right? The WebP might have come in at, it's going to come in at about, say, 40 kilobytes. Might even be smaller than that. The AVIF was like 38-ish. So I was a bit like, that's tiny. Like it was like, yeah, it is 5%, but in the grand scheme of things, right? It's like what, 2 kilobytes or 5 kilobytes kind of thing. And what I was expecting to see in my narrow-mindedness, I thought that like if that is the WebP, right? In fact, no, let's do this properly, right? Let's do this properly, okay? Because I think this is important, and we're deviating from the course, but I think this is important. Whoa. Get this right, Imran. Erase. Right, let's get this right, okay? So this is your PNG, right? Your WebP might be something like that, right? So this is WebP, right? Your JPEG might be something like that, right? So that's your JPEG, right? Probably about 50% or what? Your WebP is going to be about like 10%, less than 10%. But yet I thought the AVIF would be something like that. I thought it would go down to even more. So we go from 10% to 5%. In actual fact, it only shaved off like a tiny bit. So I was like, well, that's not worth my time, is it? Because like if you've got a website with 1,000 page images on the homepage, yeah, that might make a difference. But your website's going to be slow anyway if you've got 1,000 images. So in the grand scheme of things, you sometimes kind of go, you know, is it really worth my time? By the way, remember this course, right? Brand new website, brand new WordPress installation, Elementor Pro as it is now. Or no, it was the version I used was it was a couple of versions older than what we currently have. Can't remember what it was now. It's a couple 0.23, I think it was. 3.23, I think. No performance plugins. We have got some code snippets, but look at the scores, right? So that is the score for the full page. Got to get my finger out. That's the score for the full page. For the mobile, sorry, for the desktop and the mobile. That's not just a hero banner. That's the full page, all right? That's the full page we've got going on there. They're the prices. 66% off, $50. But if you pop in that coupon, you get it for $34. All right? Okay, you get it for $34 kind of thing. Let me just check some of the comments that are coming in. Going to buy it on laptop. Yeah, I mean, look, Rika, you can get it if you want on the mobile, but use the course on a desktop or a laptop. Don't do it on a tablet or a mobile because it's not built. The way I present with the videos, the text, the code, if you do it on a mobile, it's going to look crazy stupid. Even if I hadn't done the one-page navigation, it would look so totally crap. Yeah, so Rodney, what I would say you do, right, is I would, when I use bulkresizePhoto.com, right, I set my quality to be between 80 to 85. They default to 75. You can do that, but if you really care about the quality, I go for 80. If it's going to be a full width image, then I go for 85%. So you got to kind of, don't just apply a blanket 75% to every image if it's going to be a full width kind of image. No, they're not. So the $1 stuff is not part of the deal. The $1 stuff is, you still pay $1 because that would be like, I mean, bloomin' egg, I'm already letting you have the proposal documents and all of that stuff for $1. If I did it even more, I'd be killing myself on that. Yep, good point left to right on there. Let me see. Is there a code snippet you can auto upload then convert? Yes, there is, Jonathan. So if you hold on a moment. Shall I show you on screen? Is it going to help if I show it on screen? So let's go and have a look at the whoopsie daisy. I've gone and set my. Oh no, what's happened? Oh no, it's because I'm on full screen. Right. Okay. Can you just wait a moment? I just need to do something. Wait a moment. Right. Okay. This is going to look a little bit funny because I'm doing a full screen on my monitor over here. So it's going to look a little bit warped out, but don't ignore that, right? Okay. So if you go, this is obviously the new course page. Everything is live. I make clear that the prices go up to $100 in November, and then 12th of December, it goes up to $150. 7 hours of video tutorials, all right? Over 7 hours worth. Is it 7 hours? Yeah, 7 hours, 20 modules, content, blah, 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 da, da, da. Right, over here, right? Can you see that button, the snippets? Can you see that? You click that, right? And you then download the snippet bundle, right? You get the snippet bundle. And what you will get is, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Convert to WebP. Is it in there? It might not be in there. But if you go and check out our channel, Jonathan, or John, there is, I'm just going to double check. Is there one for, I don't think I put it in here. Convert to WebP, convert to WebP. Yeah, if you go over to my video channel, right, you will see a code snippet for, there you go, Tice, it was your blocker. It's always the blocker, right? No, the $1 business packs are not included with the course. You want to get them, you still have to go and pay for them. There's only so much I can give away for free kind of thing. But yeah, back to John. And I updated the elemental settings, by the way, because we had the latest 3.24. So I've updated the elemental settings because they changed the feature. So you'll see the latest elemental settings and which ones I activate and do not activate. But what was I going to say? Yeah, if you go to our YouTube channel, Web Squadron, do a search for WebP plugin. No, not WebP plugin. WebP snippet. And Mark Harris pulled together a snippet. So hats off to Mark Harris. Okay, he created a snippet, and I did a video where when you do that, it will convert your images into WebP. But I want to just go back on something, right? I do think this is important. I mentioned this in the course, right? I mentioned this in the course, but please do not ignore a snippet. I tell you what snippets to activate because there's loads here, but I only use about 7 or 8 of them. You must activate this snippet. So what you do is you click the download bundle and you get all of these snippets for free. They're all bundled together. And then you import them. It tells you how to import them over here into code snippets. And then you go and activate what you want to activate. Do not ignore this plugin, this snippet, right? Media, original, 150 by 150. This is going to stop you getting tons of duplicate images loaded in your backend. You don't have to follow it. If you want to have the duplicates because it's the way you like to build and do things, fine, you can do that. But do not ignore what I am saying, because I'm telling you the truth when I say that you don't want to do that, you see? You must understand, you see? Because duplicate images, you see, can make your WordPress database get big, you see? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, okay? So, CM's got a question. I'm only going to be live for about another couple of minutes, by the way. I've got to jump off. I'm hungry. Don't know where my son is. I think he's escaped. I think he's run away. I don't know. He's probably left the country. I don't know. I've got to go check what's happening. Can you please answer if the course comes with lifetime access and updates? Right. When I rebuilt the course, okay, I wanted to build it in such a way so that if I ever had to update a methodology, I could do that, right? The site is protected, so it'll never get lost and whatever. Got backups and everything for it as well. I will be updating this if the methodology changes or something fancier comes along with Elementor that we should now consider for the website. Will I be adding on any more modules? I don't know. At the moment, I'm not convinced if I will or not. It depends. Am I going to add WooCommerce? Probably not. Will I eventually go and add on some SEO? Well, the last course I used Rank Math. I am exploring other solutions that are lighter, less bloated. And if I do, I'll go and add it in. Right, okay, let's just get on to the stuff. Cheers, Jules. 2 days worth of McDonald's. What, is that 2 days of you working in McDonald's or 2 days of eating McDonald's? Where are we going with this? That's the one, John. That's the one, right? That's the one. Go and get that snippet, my friend, and you put it in. You got it? And that will do you. I can't answer the question about removing ad blockers because it depends on what you're using. Try Edge. Use Edge because Chrome will probably have an ad blocker in. You need to go to your Chrome settings and check what you've got on there. If you have duplicate images, Aria says, how do you do it? You got to go to your WordPress database and manually remove them. There are plugins out there, but trust me, they will probably do more damage than good. Okay. Backend ACF auto changed, I guess. I shared that video yesterday, WP Morpheus. Have you gone and seen it? Yes, Slim SEO. I'm maybe not. I am looking at other options. Sorry, that's my cat behind me. I could hear someone chewing on a wire then, so things might explode all of a sudden. Oliver, why not using custom code module in Elementor? Because with code snippets, like, look, with, let me just go back over here. With code snippets, I just find everything is clean. Everything is easier to manage it's just, I find it a cleaner way. And I know you could say that custom code is good as well, but trust me, it's a way I like to work with activating and deactivating and all of that stuff. And there's a team behind it as well with the code snippets team, and there are resources and stuff as well. I just find whoop, took myself off then. I just find it works better. But yeah, you get it. How will I inform us of updates to the course? Those of you that got course 1, the original, do you get the newsletter that I send out? Do you get the newsletter? Because anyone who's bought a course does get added to the newsletter mailing list. So, do you get the newsletter email? If not, check your junk email. So when there's an update, I'll do a video. I'll put it on a live chat. I'll put it on the Web Squadron Facebook group. I will put it in the newsletter. So Zeppi's saying, what if you've already bought it? I'm not going to go down the road of now sending money back, for instance, at the moment. So you're not going to like it when I say, if you've bought it, you bought it. To be honest, there's going to be people buying it that aren't aware of the Pepsi Max code as well. If there's any updates, will code snippet mess up some people? No, not really. Because the code snippets I give you, right, they are like pretty bulletproof. You know, yeah, so John, inside the newsletter, is where I'll stick in the updates and stuff like that. Right, look, everyone. I'm going to say thank you now because I really do have to shoot off. I'd only really set aside an hour for this. Thank you very much. I want to say big thank you to all of you for your continued support. Because you guys and people and everyone come and watch videos and you comment, it makes me want to keep going. I have a web agency. I have other things I'm involved in as well. It's not just videos, all right? And anyone that thinks, oh, you make loads of money. Someone made a comment going, oh, you make loads of money on YouTube. Believe me, no, you don't. No, I don't. If you look at my videos, right, be honest here, okay? Go and look at my videos that I release. How many of those videos on day 1, right, on day 1, breach the 1K view mark? How many? How many breach it? Not many at all. And if you're not breaching the 1,000 views within the first day, what you get back is peanuts, okay? And that's not the reason I'm doing it. I started the YouTube channel because I was forever saying the same thing on the Elementor Facebook group and other places. And I kept repeating myself, and I did the video. So half the time when I'm creating solutions or courses or whatever, it's not to make a profit. Yeah, you do make a profit. Yeah, of course you do. But it's to give something back. And my ethos has always been, God, I hate it when I do that and I return what I did, is to always be mad, right? Make a difference. That's my ethos. That's the ethos I've had since I've been a kid. Had it in school, college, uni, NHS, job. It was always to make a difference. I'm not here to showboat. I'm not here to say, yeah, I'm better than you and I can do this. No, you can't do that. And I can do spreadsheets and I can do SQL and I can use Tableau and blah, 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 blah. Not that, because I can, but that's not why I do it. I do it to make a difference. I do it so that I can hopefully learn how to do something and then train you up. And this is what the advice I would give out to a lot of you. If you're really good at designing, start doing blog posts or videos or sharing it. Let people know. Let us learn from you. If you're really good at CSS codes or JavaScripting or code snippets, share it. Let us know. That's what Mark Harris did. He went and shared codes with me. He did stuff that I couldn't think of doing. The clamp calculator I did in Excel. He took that, he reinvented it, and did it as a snippet to add it into WordPress. And we use it in the course as well. That's the value of what you can do, right? So go away. If you're really good at web accessibility, tell us how to do it, right? One of the things, and I'm going to end the video soon, is one of the things I don't do is say,
loads of people out there are doing their font clamp wrong. So and so did a font clamp video. That's not how you want to do it. No, the way you engage, the way you get people to um, connect with you and you empower them is you say, here's a way of how you could do font clamp. I don't care what anyone else does. I don't care what someone down the road does. No, I don't care. That means nothing, right? Because why am I telling you about so and so? Because then you're going to look at me and go, why are you jumping on them? Have you discussed it with them? Have you worked out that maybe that's what they learnt? Do you know what I mean? There could be someone out there who builds websites a certain way. Maybe they're young, maybe they're old. They build a certain way because that's what they learned. And you could tell them another way, but they may say, thank you, but I'm quite happy building like this. I don't need Elementor. I don't need bricks. I don't need framework. I don't need XYZ. I can build like this. But what you do is you forget about anyone that doesn't do it your way. And what you do is you show, you share. And that is how, if anyone is struggling with getting clients, with getting noticed, this is how you get out there. Because the videos are my marketing tool. It's how I get myself out there. It's how you found me. It's how I found you. It's how I found clients as well, or clients find me. It's my marketing tool as well. But if you're really good at doing something, if you can like smash the boat out on designing or how to write blog posts or Balloon Netic, he was doing directory. If you have found a different way of doing it, I've done my listing videos, but I've just done basic stuff. You can probably do 10 times more better stuff. John, you did a, I'm pretty sure this is John, who I think it is John. Are you Ground Pets, John? I'm pretty sure you are, Jonathan Blog 1, right? You did a video on QR codes and how you could have colorful effects. Run with it. Start thinking about marketing videos maybe or stuff like that. You got to do, you find a niche, you find a gap. And even if there is no gap, right? When I started doing Elementor videos, there were loads of people out there, right? Paul, Ferdy, Reno, Jeffrey, there were loads of people doing stuff. But I still went in because I do it my way. So if you're really good at something, and I mean it, right? Frameworks, web accessibility, semantics, designing, logos, Figma, wireframes, blog posting, nichifying in blog posts, landing pages, how to get clients, how to speak to people, how to be confident, how to deal with difficult clients. If you have a way to do it, get yourself out there. And it doesn't have to be videos. It doesn't have to be videos, my friends. It can be blog posts. It can be putting... Some people never record a single video, but they're on Twitter and every day they're sharing stuff. They're sharing advice about SEO. They're sharing advice about key phrases and key words. That is what you do. That is what you do. As long as it works, it works. Right, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for being here. Look, there's the coupon code. Go and get it. Use it. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye. I really am going, by the way. Bye. Of course, when I say I'm going, I'm still here in a way. You know, I'm still on YouTube and whatnot. But if you have any feedback about the course, if you feel like you wish there was a little bit more on certain modules, feedback to me, right? Send me an email, info@websquadron.co.uk. Now I am really going. Bye.